Start your silicone iPad application by moistening the iPad and the under eye area with a tiny bit of water. You will notice the silicone iPad is stretchy, and you're going to need to use this to your advantage when getting it in place so that it doesn't lift off of the skin. Hold it tight and use the outer corner to separate the upper lashes from the lowers. You can use your forefinger to help curve the iPad to the shape of your client's lower lid. Make sure to keep holding it tight. That's the most important part. As the client closes their eye, move the outer corner down to match the lower lid movement. If you need to adjust the iPad, lift the bottom edge a bit and move it down. I take a tiny bit of plastic tape and put it on each side to hold the iPad in place. I also like to have a piece of paper tape along the bottom edge of the iPad so it doesn't slip if your client is a talker. I've also used a bit of paper tape along the eye line sometimes. If I'm having trouble completely covering the lower lashes, I will apply paper over that iPad the same way I would do as if I didn't have the iPad in place at all. And now you're watching me adjust the lash line with a little bit of the plastic grid tape so that I can see those lashes really well. It brings them up so that I can see the base of the lid totally as I'm putting those lashes on. It works really well for me. I tape every client. I'm also going to go ahead and show you how I gently remove it, always against the base of the lash. Hold the skin nice and tight as I pull that tape off so that it's not painful for the client. And then this is how I would remove the iPad. It just slides right off their skin. The little bit of tape that you've used, they won't even feel as you're taking it off. And there it goes. Easy. Now I'm going to show you how I do the same thing with the other shaped iPad. You notice that the iPad has dual curvature on both of the different shapes. We have them in small and we have them in large. And both shapes have two different curvatures on the iPad so that you can choose the one that best works for your client. And again, you're watching me do the iPad the same way I did the bigger one. I'm adjusting it down and then I'm lifting up the bottom edge of it to make sure that it's right exactly in place. And as you can see, that one's going to just stay in place. And I'm going to put a little bit of paper tape or plastic tape in the corners, and it's going to hold it. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do to this one. Thanks for watching.